Hey guys and girls, how's it going? And welcome to Infamy. Jesus. I think someone's getting shot. Infamy is a pretty cool mod pack that we've decided to do for the Dystopia server. Now probably some of you are thinking, you know, Dystopia might sound like something else. Well, it does. It sounds like Utopia, which is a server that I did some stuff on not too long ago. And what we've decided to do, well, Cento actually came up with this idea, is while the kind of Utopia server is finished, between that and the 1.6 FTB release, we kind of thought it'd be fun to do Dystopia and add a bit of PvP, if you like. Why not? Why not? Let's do that. So we decided to do it. And we put on the Infamy pack. Now, if you don't know what the Infamy pack is, go check it out on the FTB launcher, but it's basically a pack that adds in loads of military gear, and it's all designed around warfare and blowing each other up and all this stuff. You can see at the minute I've got a FAMAS. Yes, I do, and it's even got sights. How cool is that? Coolest thing going. And there's tons more where that come from. I don't even know if you can just type in gun. If you can, like that bit. Oh my god. Jesus. Look at that. Look at that. That is insane in that membrane. Yes, it is. But there are tons of mods added in. The main energy sources in this are Buildcraft and Universal Electric, which is pretty funky. And I'm pretty sure it's got thermal expansion. You've got applied energistics and those in it as well. But the main things are the ones that add all the weapons. So you've got Borderlands. There's a mod for Borderlands that apparently is in it. There's some ones that add like ghillie suits and whatnot, and Navy SEAL things. Like, there is some pretty good stuff. There's even Galacticraft, so we can go to the moon. I know some of the guys here already have. But the big storyline, the big thing behind this that makes it that little bit more cooler, is we decide to pit the, you know, Europe against America and that Canadian bit as well. We decided to pit them all against each other. So it's us against them. Basically, the reason for that is just time and stuff like that. You know, we're European, it's hard to play people who live in Americas. So we decided to do it. And so far, the server's been up for a couple of days. We've got a good foothold on what we're doing. And the really interesting part that I thought would be pretty cool is we decided that we'd actually take roles. So we'd try and make it a mini-series that kind of changes. So if you want to see certain things, it's good to watch other people's videos and all this. You know how it all goes. Jesus. Someone's gonna lose an eye. But yeah, that's what we decided to do. And I can see Toast over there doing his thing. Look at him. Oh, we're just training. We're just testing guns. Don't worry about it. He's just doing his thing. I think the last time I spoke to him, he was trying out a new gun, like a new special gun or something. And he just made it go dark. He's using his magic. His witchcraft. So yes, now let me give you a little tour of the base of what we've got so far. I don't want to go boggling your mind too much today because we've actually done a lot, but I wanted to start the series when we kind of split off into our own, you know, our own specific role. We wanted to get sorted first before we do that. Now, I know the people on our team. We have Toast, we have Nemson, we have Dudart, who will be joining us very soon. That's different. And we have Cento and myself, which is pretty cool. And what we did is we've designed this little base to get going. So we've got some applied energistics stuff here. We've got a pretty decent amount of stuff. We could have more, but we've got the bare necessities, you know. So we've got that. We've got a coke oven. We've got a blast furnace over here. This is a weapons vending machine. Yeah, and we've got the deal of the day, sticky grenades. And this was my little area here, my scientific area, where I've just been doing some things under the microscope, you know, setting up a bit of the mechanism from the Universal Electric, good stuff. Made everyone a few obsidian paxels. Yep, obsidian paxels are a thing, and so are obsidian ingots, if you know how to do them. Hey. So that is pretty much as far as we've got so far. We've got some Buildcraft stuff. We decided to make some power. I know Cento set up this pretty cool power plant under here, just using a load of magmatic engines and an iron tank. And that's powering our quarries that we have. And I'm pretty sure if you look on the mini-map... Oh, I don't know the key for it. I forgot the key for it. But I'm pretty sure somewhere around here you'll be able to see our quarry. Yeah, you can see it. Bottom right-hand corner of the map, you can see a big square thing. Oh, there it is. There it is. You can't miss it. From a mile off. But that's making all the stuff for us. You guys who know, you know how to make a quarry, don't you? But that's doing its thing. We've got some moon buggies. We can go to the moon and collect cheese. Yep, cheese on the moon is actually a thing. If you didn't know that, I'm sorry, but that's not cool. That's not cool. What's that? There's one of those weapon orbs and stopwatch. Yeah. Are you making stuff?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you want a weather orb and a stopwatch.
I would love a weather orb and a stopwatch.
Okie dokie.
That'd be so cool. I've just been showing off all the stuff that we've built so far, and everyone's been like ridiculously busy compared to like a few days back. But apparently, according to yourself, the Americans haven't done that much because you've been spying.
No, not that. I've been talking.
That is
And,
pretty much spying. Well, undercover spying, like, you know.
and they've told me pretty much all I need to know. There.
What, they've got nowhere near as far as we have.
Yeah. They try and brag about how many diamonds they have and stuff, but diamonds is nothing. We've got 600.
Obsidian paxels.
Yeah, they've got obsidian paxels actually now.
Ah. Oh.
They've got obsidian armor.
Yeah.
But we can make obsidian armor when we really want to.
Yeah, it's easy. I was saying about how we've decided to all branch off into different roles, and you're basically our guns expert.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Is that what you was trying a minute ago with your guns?
Oh yeah, I made my Barrett and I was just testing out, see how much damage it does.
Oh, is this that thing that is like the best gun in the game, basically?
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna shoot you, okay?
Oh, really? Do I have to take should I take my gear off? Should I get naked or?
No, because that'll probably kill you.
Oh, alright. Alright, do it. I'm ready for this. Oh,
That did 8 hearts.
that's pretty insane, seeing as I got osmium gear on as well.
Yeah.
Can I?
Right, there you go.
I want to check this thing out.
Let me give you a mag.
Oh, a Barrett's like a shotgun, isn't it?
Sniper.
Ah, right. I love the scope on these things. So
Yeah,
what are you wearing? You've got obsidian.
I'm wearing obsidian with enchantments, so it might not do as much.
Didn't we find out that Woodsmajad, the I forgot the name of it now, like impact or whatever it is, doesn't actually really help.
Projectile protection, but I'm not sure whether overall protection does, because I've got protection on my gear.
Ah, fair. Alright, we'll give it a go.
Did nothing.
Did that not even do anything? I didn't even see a number come up then.
Right. Don't shoot me with these guns. That gun.
Alright, what's this one? This is the...
That's my good shotgun. The best Borderlands guns. Yeah, it's orange.
There's your ammo back there. So, is this is from the Borderlands mod? Is the other one from the Borderlands mod?
No, this is from the gun mod. I think that's what it's just called.
Ah, right, fair. Alright.
Right, that did nothing either. Keep shooting me. Keep shooting me.
That obsidian gear is like so OP.
Yeah.
That's
Not
insane.
saying anything.
That's insane. I take it my FAMAS would do like nothing to you then. Wouldn't even
Go
like,
for it.
tickle you.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm gonna have to get myself a set of that stuff because that's just so cool.
Oh, can I get you to try one more thing?
Yeah. All right.
I have this rocket launcher
I got this rocket launcher here. Just this. Yeah.
on the floor there.
Is it wise doing this inside?
Yeah, it won't blow up.
All right. Okay.
Right, you poisoned me. Okay, I'm actually taking damage now. Shoot me again.
What, so the initial like shot doesn't actually do any damage. You just still suffer from poison damage.
Yeah, it only did 3 hearts though. I suppose if we get close enough, we could just keep spamming them with the rocket launcher there.
Yeah. Oh, I love how you have to actually like push R to reload.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a cool feature.
But they all have unlimited ammo.
No, in the corner they have like a little ammo, little symbol, and then you buy it from this vending machine here.
Ah, right. Oh yeah, I was talking about this a minute ago, like the deal of the day and stuff.
Yeah.
What'd you buy it with? Osmium.
It's called Iridium.
Oh right, is this? I remember mining some of this, and it was like you don't find
Iridium.
it in all like ingots, do you?
No, you find it in like fragments.
Yeah, iridium bar. What, and it all just costs 1?
Yeah. No. It depends. Actually, it could cost different stuff.
Oh, alright. I love how there's so much stuff in this chest. It's ridiculous. But yes, that is all the gun
make you
stuff.
one of these. I can't remember how to make it. It's...
What is it you're making? What, that shotgun you've got?
No, I just got this from killing a mob. I'm making... It's redstone and iron. It makes these... enriched iron, that's what it's called.
What'd you do with that?
It makes enriched alloys when you cook it.
I recognise all this stuff, but I can't figure out what mods it's from. What mods is from? Like, I recognise like the enriched stuff.
It's from
it's mechanism, isn't it?
Yeah, mechanism. That's it.
Oh yeah. Oh, this for the stopwatch and whatnot.
Yeah. But it's just the luck of the draw which one you get, Weather Orb or Steve's Stopwatch. They both have the same crafting recipe.
Ah, right. That's pretty cool. And you're doing this like funky gizmo here, your theoretical elementizer.
Yeah. I added some upgrades to all of these. They have speed and energy upgrades. I've maxed most of them out. With 9 and 9 and 9, except from the new gizmo I've made.
Yeah.
Didn't know how useful it was going to be.
I believe how we got so much like osmium out of nowhere. It's insane.
Yeah. If you have your sound up low, I'd probably up high. I would probably turn it down a little lower.
Oh, you're about to use the machines?
Yeah. Or you could just walk away and show some other stuff that you've been doing.
How long does this take? Oh, it's not taking that long.
Yeah, I've got upgrades on, so it's going a lot faster than it normally does. But I made Nemson one earlier, and he's a little...
What's that? How much enriched alloy do you have to use? Oh, 5 bits.
Yeah, there's your Steve stopwatch. You can take it if you want.
Well, thank you.
Okay, it'll just keep going. Hopefully it makes an orb next.
Alright, so it'll just keep ticking over and using it until... So we could get another stopwatch again.
Yeah, but it's okay if we get another stopwatch, because someone else can use it in the group.
Yeah.
Oh wow, BPAP finally joined.
I'm intrigued to know what this is.
There you go, Weather Orb.
Orb.
And then these have a cooldown of 5,000 like ticks, but it goes quite quickly. It's like a day cycle, kind of just a day.
So what does Steve's stopwatch do?
You can change the time right clicking it.
Oh right, so you can actually put it as whatever you want it to be.
Yeah. So 10 at night. There you go.
That is sick.
And then the Weather Orb changes the weather.
Oh right, yeah.
But we're in a desert biome, so it doesn't really affect it.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
We're gonna turn it day.
Was that you or one of the Americans?
That was me. But Ron has one, and he likes to troll me with it, so...
So weird. Alright, I'm going to go and show off my laboratory. I'll be back shortly.
Okay.
So yeah, I just said that I'm going to go and, as you saw, a laboratory. So we, as we said that we were going to do all our different roles and things like that, basically, let me try and explain the ones that we've decided to go for. So, Killzone has decided that he's going to go for Weapons Expert, and he pretty much knows his stuff with all of that. I decided that, well, we'll leave mine till last, actually. Nemson is going to be basically kind of, it's very hard to put. He's kind of gatherer, supply, but the leader. He's the man who knows the stuff, but doesn't know the stuff, but is good with the stuff, you know? He's going to hate me for saying that, but that's kind of how it is. Sento is our, he's kind of our buildcraft expert, you know, he brings the power to the team. And Dudart, when he joins, we've decided is going to be our morale expert, yes. So he's the one who's going to bring us, you know, a cup of coffee in the morning. He's going to hate me, but we're going to bring some coffee in the morning, and he's wearing his... Amazing. But he's going to bring the coffee in the morning and do all that good stuff, and just make sure we're all in high morale for the day that the war finally turns up. Which is probably going to be any day now, seeing as I'm nowhere near sorted. But I've got quite an interesting role, because if any of you actually have been following the channel for some time, you'll know that I started a Vault playthrough. Or I'm pretty sure it's Vaults. Yeah, one of the two. It's either Vaults or Amps, one of the two. They're the same thing. But we started one of those, and I kind of got into Universal Electric quite a bit, but we kind of stopped the series kind of halfway through. Now, I decided that instead of showing all that stuff off again, let's just kind of jump straight through it. And there's no easier way of doing that than putting ourselves straight in the kind of, in the bad end of it all. So I decided that I am going to make myself a laboratory. And yes, I'm going to make a laboratory. And I am going to be our chemical weapons expert. Yes, I am. I'm going to be the guy who makes the nuclear warheads, who makes all the horrible stuff that happens behind the scenes of war that you never really know about. And that is going to be my thing. Whether we're going to use any of that or not probably isn't going to happen. Well, especially nuclear stuff, because that's a bit overkill. But there are some other cool things you can do with atomic science, which is the mod that I'm going to be using. So we're going to be making nuclear reactors, fission, fusion reactors, and eventually, if I can do it in time, it's my goal to do this. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not. But my goal is I want to make a particle collider. And if any of you guys know what that is, it is a monster of a machine, like big, and it costs a lot of stuff to do. So that is my plan. Well, yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. And if I can make that, then I'll be sorted, because then we can make quite possibly the most dangerous of weapons. And maybe at the end, if everyone's happy, we'll set some of them off. Maybe. We'll find out. We'll find out. Definitely not in the heat of war, though, because that's pretty much, that would be game over. Zero continues if I did something like that, so I'm not going to do that. But halfway through war, you'll see all the explosions going off, the mines. Yep, there's mines. And, there'll be, like, buggies running around everywhere. And unfortunately, there isn't tanks, but hopefully there could be one day in this mod pack, hey? But when all that's happening, one side's going to win and one side is going to lose. And depending on who it is, if it's us, then good times. But if we're losing, then it's going to fall down to me to bring out the big guns, to bring out the artillery of mammoth proportions. And I got some good ideas on what I'm going to do. So that is going to be what's happening during this playthrough. We're going to be working on atomic science, and we're going to be, just messing around with the gang and getting stuff set up for when it actually happens. And it's pretty nice that I've got these thingamabobs now, so I can actually make it daytime. And if it's raining, then we can go ahead and stop that, which is pretty cool. But I think the first thing we're going to need to do, really, is trying to get some power down here, because we're going to need power before we do anything. And Universal Electric is kind of where we're going to go. Now, we could use Buildcraft, but I think UE is probably a better touch at doing that. So, let's get started, I guess. We should probably get going. I'm trying to get all this stuff done. And can I actually use my stopwatch now? I can. Let's put it back to noon and see if anyone changes it. Apparently, the Americans are trying to, outdo us on everything. So, if we give them a second, it might turn back to nighttime again, because apparently that's what keeps happening. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? So, let's go and have a gander and see if we can find some of the cool bits that we need to get ourselves started in my chemically area of types. The cool thing of this as well is it actually hasn't got any chunk loads of any type, so we kind of improvised by using quarries. So you can see the quarry lines coming through here. Yeah, we've done that. That's a thing now. That is a thing. But that is a cool thing because it works. So, we're going to need a few things, and I don't want to go ripping these out because I know the guys have been using them, so I'm going to leave these here for the time being. But some of these bits we're going to need, especially the coal generator and a few other things and bobs. So let's have a gander at what we're going to need for this, and I'm pretty sure we have all the back supplies to be able to do this, and we're going to need some furnaces and whatnot as well. Now, steel, iron furnace, and a motor, and that's just steel and copper wires, so it's pretty easy stuff actually. And I don't know if we have any copper wires. We might already have some lying around. If not, there's going to be tons of copper around here somewhere. There must be. Oh, yeah, there we go. There is all the copper. And we actually need wool for this, which is always fun. I think we might have some over here in the technical gizmos. Technical gizmos. Nope, doesn't like it. Let's see if we can find some wool or some string. Yeah, that'll do the trick. So Universal Electric is actually quite a fun mod, and it adds a lot of good stuff. A way to think of it is kind of more like an API, so it's a mod in which everything is built off of. So if you would look at IC2, for instance, IC2 adds the basics of being able to make things. So with IC2 just installed by itself, there wouldn't actually be that much. But when you start looking at all the modular add-ons for it, that's when it gets interesting. So compact solars, when you look at advanced nuclear logistics and all that sort of stuff, that's what makes it that fun mod to play with. And you know, Universal Electric is no different. It's quite a new mod. Don't get me wrong. It is a very new mod, but it's getting there. It's kind of taking its time. It is taking its time. But with the help of people doing like volts and things like that, and amps, because that's the actual pack that it's mainly set on, it just means that it's going to get that little more kind of experience and viewership which it needs to actually kind of get off the ground. Because it has been around for a bit. It just never really took on like the rest of them. But with these type of mod packs coming on, hopefully people are going to understand it a little bit more. And I think people find it harder because it is something new, you know? It's not the IC2, it's not the build craft, it's not what you're used to, it's something completely different, but it has the same concept and theory to how it actually works. So we're going to grab some osmium, we're going to grab some iron, and we're going to grab some steel, and this should give us all the bits that we need to go crafting one of these guys. So we're going to need ourselves some of this stuff. So we're going to need a furnace to start with, so I should have really made one of these guys. Oh my god, there is a Killzone who changed his gear. Let's grab one of these guys, and we're going to go ahead and make one of these guys quickly. Make a quick furnace, I think. Yeah. And now we need a motor, which is steel and copper wires, which is fine, we can do that. There we go, this is now a thing. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Oh, that didn't want to work. Or is it a iron in the middle? Yeah, there we go. One of those guys. Ba-bam. And now we just need to fill it with steel, and that would do the trick. Where is my... there it is. And steel all around here. And switch these guys around, it gives us a coal generator. Oh yeah, so this is your bare bone utilities for Universal Electric. Now, the next thing we're going to need to do is...
Can you turn it night, please?
Turn it night? Yeah, I can do that, man. Let's have a go. Oh no, I used it. I was the last one to turn it to daytime. Oh no, I can do it now. I can do it. You want nighttime?
No, that's right, I just did it with mine. Yeah, I was trying to turn it night again for BPAT because he's running to their base at the moment.
Oh, right. What, so you trying to make his life a living hell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. So yes, we have our coal generator. And what else do we need? We need a way to store our energy. Now, over here we've used a basic energy cube. We did have a battery box here as well. Now this energy cube is pretty much doing it, so the battery box probably help, and we haven't got much of the wool on us at the minute, so I'm thinking I might actually just take one of these. There we go. Everything's still wired up through the back anyway, so it really makes no difference. So let's go take this back to the base. We've got this, we've got a few wires. At least we can start getting a little bit of power in there. We're going to need some coal as well, so we can actually power it. Now, the only annoying thing with these guys is, unfortunately, it doesn't run off coal coke. Otherwise, that would have been really cool, because I was kind of hoping it did, because we've got a pretty good kind of backlash of coal coke. And at the minute, I can't really use it for too much, because I don't think Applied Energistics is set up to use coal coke, but hey-ho. That's alright. It's all good in the hood. And I wonder if this guy actually holds his charge. I don't think he does. I think it loses charge when you drop it. Yeah. I would like to say it's advanced to some of the other mods, but the basic component side of it probably really isn't. So, yeah. Alright, so let's throw this guy down. So we'll put down our coal generator. Throw down our battery box here. Yes, we will. I wonder if these guys can like go directly into each other. I really don't know. I know this can come out of there. Let's have a gander, see if we can do this, see if we can make this a thing. So that can go into there, and then let's pop this guy back here. Because I know that's the output, so where's the input? The input's on this side. Actually, I got a good place to put this guy. I know where we can put it. Let's put it on top. Yeah. Let's see if this works. I wonder if it works if we do it this way around. So battery box, let's try doing this. No. That's a simple one. No, it isn't going to do it. Okay, right, we'll do it on this side then. Let's put it in here. There we go. Cool. So with some of the stuff in this, you have to actually give it a minute to get going, which is, you know, like most, it does take a minute to be doing his thing, start generating all of his watts, which is basically the power in this. So it's all megajoules, kilojoules and megajoules, and the voltage is 120. So there are different voltage types as well, which is pretty funky. So you kind of got to get used to that. And it's the same when it comes to building like the fusion and fission reactors. They all put out different types. But before we can get into that, there is quite a bit we need to do. Really, we need to start looking at trying to get some of these energy cubes, which take a lot of stuff. So osmium and steel, it seems to be like the big bearer of stuff in this. And it's not bad, actually, because we've got quite a lot of steel. We've got quite a bit of the osmium, so I can't see it being much of a problem. But we're starting to build up a bit of energy, so it means I can get some cool stuff in here. The main thing that I really want is some furnaces, because we're going to be cooking up quite a bit. And I don't want to have to keep running back to the main base continuously to grab all the bits that I need. I'd like to kind of get a little bit self-sufficient, just a tad self-sufficient, so I can look after myself and stay down in my dark, weary basement making all my things. There's a zombie up there. Can I headshot him? Oh, that's amazing. Best stuff. Best stuff. Oh, look at him up there doing his thing. Cool beans. Alrighty, so I think we're gonna leave this episode here. We've pretty much shown off all the cool things in the base. There is a lot to show off, and hopefully this series isn't going to span on too long, because it's kind of a bridge between this and, like I say, the 1.6 releases of the mod packs. But in the meantime, we're pretty good. We're going to run it in phases, so we'll have kind of the building phase, we'll have the collection phase, which is pretty much already done. I can hear something exploding. And then we will actually have the scouting phase, and after that we're going to go into the warfare phase. Yes, we are. But I'm hoping between those times we can get some pretty good things done. You know, go to the moon, collect some cheese. We can go to the Nether and get all those bits, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. As soon as I start making nuclear waste that I can throw at people, I'm going to be happy with that. And start splitting atoms all over the place. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for another episode. Have a good one, and goodbye.